Hi, and welcome to my study hall. Today is another new day. We are further along into the week. It's currently Thursday, and this month is going to close up. Counting today, we have 2 more days. So, with today's stream, as other streams, please use this time to study, relax, grind. I don't mind if you have me in the background. And as for my own grinding, I'll be playing some Blue Archive. Currently, I'm still in the process of getting the audio to work so I can show YouTube videos. I decided that I don't want to fiddle around with it on stream. I'll take the time to fiddle and tinker with it off stream, because there's ways I can test it. Yes, I would much rather prefer to use every second more focused. Oh, I have so much XP. Wow. Okay, I should use this on something. Probably to get more credits. Yeah, I'll probably just get some credits. Credits are needed for so many things, so it's good to stock up on them. Yay, so much AP. I hope that today goes smoothly for myself and for everybody. Even as some of us are dealing with the snowy weather. Today I had an easy time walking up to the library. Yeah, I'd say just walking back and forth. That's the daily walking time that is recommended. I read that it's good to break up a walk into 2 segments during the day. To be honest, I think that makes a lot of sense, considering how our bodies metabolize our energy. I really look forward to the start of my 4th stream week, because I feel that that would be a really nice fresh start to be on time. Today wasn't too bad. Getting everything going. I realized that in the morning I love to just chill and slowly warm up. So possibly for next week, instead of saying I'll start stream at 10:30, it'll be more likely at 11. At 11 a.m. Okay. I always love attending to my cafe. So fun. I can't really help anybody else though. Yeah, I can't. Oh well. There's some tactical challenge rewards to claim. Oh wow, I already acquired so many. Okay, I better spend these too. Okay, I'm just gonna spend it on more credits. More credits. I truly am going to live up to the image of this Arona drawn sensei on my forehead, holding credits. And my pyroxene isn't looking too bad. I have 1068. Okay, now I can go to my tactical challenge stuff. Yeah, I'm going to challenge Gurren Sensei. Okay, this formation will do. Music break. Lately I've been listening to music again. It's been very nice. For a long time, I think over a year, I didn't really listen to much music. But now I'm definitely getting back into it. I find that video game music is the best for myself. It usually doesn't make me anxious or nervous. It feels like I have to be a bit careful when listening to some mainstream music, because the frequency feels kind of weird. There is a conspiracy that the frequency in songs, there is a frequency chosen on purpose. For example, a lot of pop songs have a frequency that cause mild anxiety. And that's just so freaky. Like, why make music to make others anxious? So I find that the frequency in video game music is a lot more easier to enjoy. Oh, okay. ᶜᵃᵈᵦ Sensei. Earlier today on X, I saw a sensei who was happy to have reached level 90. And I felt happy for them. Because once you reach level 90, that's where it really all starts. Ooh, oh my goodness, I won! They had Shiriko Terror and I won! Wow. Okay, 172. Gonna go for some more. Okay, Bismarck Sensei. I'm gonna put my Iori against their Iori. Today, for my drink during stream, I have lemon tea. No sugar. It tastes really good without sugar. To be honest, some days when I stream, I probably shouldn't have caffeine. I noticed I was starting to get shaky. So, I think caffeine should be used strategically, to be honest. Even if it's something like black tea. Yeah, black tea has a good amount of caffeine in it. It's so delicious. Ooh, I'm doing really good against Bismarck Sensei. That makes me think about Bismarck donuts. It's been a long time since having a donut. Okay, I am rank 137. So I will... I want to try going against Sentinel Sensei. They seem a little bit scary, but I'd like to try. Watering some weeds. Due to it being colder in my region, I had to bring my plants away from the windows. I think they were getting too cold. My bamboo and some succulents. Yeah, the bamboo looked like it was getting chilly. So I brought them in and put the bamboo by the sink and the succulents on top of the microwave. Plants are really nice to have. It's a very calm thing to take care of. Wow, a lot of these sensei have Nagisa. Okay, so there's a Yane over here. I've been trying to get her. Later, after I talk with the student who likes cats, I'll probably try to get this Ayane swimsuit. Oh, it's getting so tough. They all have Nagisa. Whoa. Okay. Shinra Sensei, I'm going to go against. Yeah. Where are my glasses? Oh, my glasses recently broke, to be honest. I need to get some new ones. It was right after I started reading the Book of Enoch and learned that some Dumbo Jumbo rabbi cursed the text. Later that night, I rolled over onto my glasses. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's because of the curse, because I'm not gonna believe their crap. So, right before I rolled on my glasses, I hesitated. I knew I shouldn't have rolled that way. I knew I shouldn't have been lazy and rolled instead of sitting up. It is my fault. Oh yes, rank 84. I broke through. Ooh. Ooh, I'm feeling so good. I'm going to get some more tickets. Alright, I'm going to battle Toro Sensei. Yee, I love breaking through 100. Who needs therapy when you can break through 100 in tactical challenge? Okay. Uh-oh, they have a Tarot Shiriko. Wow, my students are doing so good. Yay! Amazing. Confirmed. Wow. This is great. This is so awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Fellow Shun enjoyer. Time to battle you. Wow, a lot of people are coughing in the facility, including myself. I just mute the mic when I gotta cough or clear my throat. This year's flu has been really tough on everybody. I think everybody just got sick. Yep, but that's what happens. We'll all make it through. Okay, who should I battle next? Hollow Sensei. Okay. Hi, Adelbun Sensei. Welcome to Study Hall today. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? By the way, what is your rank in tactical challenge? Today I'm doing really good in climbing. Also, in chat, I don't know why your message was initially flagged. I had to like press show. I don't know why. Just letting you know if you like saw that. Later I'll probably check my settings to make sure it's good. But I'm not gonna do that on stream because I decided that I will troubleshoot off stream. Because it's a lot more fun to just get to the game. See, look, I'm rank 65. Ah. Okay, I think I will battle Fabian Sensei now. I should put either a piercing student there. Piercing. I almost want to try putting a Yori in front because she moves around a lot. I'm gonna see how that goes. About 1K or so. I don't have many students for PvP. Oh, that's understandable. There is definitely a roster of students that are in season. Whoa, that was very narrow. I almost had that. Almost. Yeah, today's been going so good in Tactical Challenge, I bought more tickets. I only have one ticket left though, so... I'm gonna try battling Fabian Sensei again, but I'm going to try a different formation. The Hoshino and friends. Fabian Sensei. They have a lot of strong students. Oh wow. That was so close again. That was so close that it was enjoyable though. I liked that. You have won that fair and square, Fabian Sensei. Well done. I wonder how you help your students. Woohoo! Rank 65! I know I've gotten a higher rank just because once the season turned over, I bum rushed Tactical Challenge along with some other desperate sensei. Because see, look, my best season rank is 18. You know, that's not really accurate. That was just... yeah, that's just me going for it. Yeah. But that was very fun. I maintained that rank, at least. For a bit. But very organically, I'm so happy with my rank 65. I'm gonna screenshot that. Okay, now that I have done a lot of Tactical Challenge, I'm going to go talk to a student that loves cats. And that's the title of my stream for today. Happy Sensei talks with cat-loving student. I am definitely happy today. And I have a cat-loving student. Where is she? Kayoko. There we go. Kayoko. Have you ever worried about the impression you make on others? What made you ask that all of a sudden? I mean, I'm sure you've noticed that I look kind of threatening. I think that's why I keep getting into fights. There's not much good that can come from a bad first impression. Oh yes. Begin. Police interrogation. Kayako is being questioned by the police in front of a dark alley. I told you already I didn't do anything. Don't lie to me. How do you explain such a suspicious outfit? And who would wander around a high crime area for no reason? It's because... Never mind, I have nothing to say to you. I knew it. You are hiding something from us. First, I'll need your student ID to confirm who you are. The prefect team won't be happy if they find out I'm from Gehenna. I'm in big trouble now. She's my student. Is there a problem? Sensei to the rescue. And who might you be? I'm an advisor with ᶑǒᵃ. Advisor? What are you doing here? I did my best to cover for Kayako. Everything here seems to check out, so you do work for ᶑǒᵃ. Why did you help me? I looked like I was in trouble? Well, I guess I was in a tight spot. I'm used to people calling me suspicious, though. It's nothing to get worked up about. Being interrogated by the police is practically a Tuesday. I guess I don't give off a great first impression. I look pretty intimidating, so that lands me in hot water. What? You want to know what I was actually doing here? Too bad. It's none of your business. Have you seen the Blue Archive anime? Yes, I have. And I definitely enjoyed it for what it was. I'm not really the type to be too critical, so for what it was really good. Fine. I was feeding a stray cat, though it ran away as soon as the cops showed up. Why didn't I just tell them that? Because they would have thought I was lying, obviously. You can hardly believe it yourself, I bet. Do I look like the kind of girl who feeds stray cats for fun? Wait, you don't think it's strange? Oh, thanks. I guess I owe you one, even if I don't want to. But I'll make good and pay you back. Promise. After that, I escorted Kayako back to the problem solver office. It is not strange at all to see a girl feed a cat. I think anybody interacting with a cat is not odd. It's cute. It's cute, that's what it is. Okay, can I talk with Kayako some more? I bet cats like her because she's so calm. She's so calm. Okay, here, now I'm in the right area. Sensei, the item you requested just arrived. Oh, it's finally here! Woo! Based on your reaction, you must have been really looking forward to this. If you have time this afternoon, stop by the problem solver office to pick it up. I'll be there as soon as I'm done with my ᶑǒᵃ stuff. ᶑǒᵃ stuff. Office cleaning. There's just a gun casually on the desk over there. Sensei? You're here early. I would have done some cleaning by now if I knew you were going to be here so early. Where are the others? They'll be coming in a little later. We were up late last night doing some work. What about me? I'm fine. I never get a lot of sleep. That's why I usually get here first and clean the office. What? You think it'll be easier if I waited for the others so we can clean together? I guess it would be. I don't know. They'd probably think I was being too bossy if I said we should clean together. Besides, it'd be a pain in the ass. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, just an egg. Welcome to my study hall. Right now I am talking to a student who loves cats, which is Kayako. She likes cats. And right now I'm doing the Momo talk so I can get pyroxene and just enjoy this little story. So yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today? How is your day going? It's likely afternoon, right? Aru and Haruka do a decent job of cleaning up after themselves, so that makes it easier. I'm good doing it solo, rather than asking for help. Then I'll help with the cleaning. I like dogs. Yeah, dogs are nice too. I wonder if there's any students that specifically likes dogs in Blue Archive. I need to think about that. Maybe Asuna. I think there's been some art with some golden retrievers with her. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost 3 p.m. Oh, you're ahead. Cool. It's 11:45 a.m. on this end. So it's still the morning. Still the morning here. But nonetheless, it's Thursday. Were you not listening to a word I said, Sensei? This is Problem Solver's problem. It has nothing to do with you. Are you trying to keep me in your debt or something? You're not? You genuinely just wanted to help? But I'm alright. Had some drama earlier, but I've got it covered now. Life is very dramatic, isn't it? Life can be so dramatic, but it's good you got it covered. I'm glad it passed. Very glad it passed. But never mind. Arguing over something like this is stupid. I'm not usually the one to go ask for help, but I know it doesn't make sense to turn it down if someone offers. It's not all that different than how Problem Solver operates now that I think about it. Annoyingly dramatic. Oh, yeah. I'd say most dramatic things are annoying. Maybe a full moon is gonna come up. People tend to get more dramatic when the full moon is coming up. Oh, I'm gonna fix my model just a little bit. There we go. It's not all that different than how Problem Solver operates, now that I think about it. Here, you can take care of the heavy lifting. I helped Kayako clean the office after that. Okay. Can I talk with Kayako some more? What if I click out? Yes, I can talk with her more. Why am I in college with people still beefing like it's middle school? Yeah, that's probably going to happen all the way till you reach like your more towards your final year of college. After all, I'd imagine some people are kind of like working through themselves. College is definitely different. But you know what? Hang in there, because I heard that, and I also experienced that college friends are really fun. So maybe things will settle down. Is there a particular genre of music you prefer? I'm gonna be a classical sensei. I see, that's a good choice. What kind of music do you like, Kayako? Well, I like normal stuff, so I think our tastes are probably the same. Ooh, ᵒᶜᵦᵃ. Heavy metal spirit. I came across Kayako walking down the street, lost in thoughts with her head down. Kayako! Kayako? Huh? Sensei. Sorry, I was listening to music. I couldn't even hear you calling me. What am I listening to? My favorite band's newest single. It's awesome. I put it on loop when I'm walking to and from school. You wanna listen too? Death's release is all I need. Survival is a pointless plea. Rip out the heart of your enemy. Drink their blood in ecstasy. That's not even like artistic. Kayako, your taste is bad. Can I show you some real metal music? What kind of song is this? I'm your sensei, Kayako. Please let me educate you on better metal music. Catchy, right? It's a new song from a heavy metal band called Black Death Poison. They were on hiatus for a while. I started getting worried when I heard rumors about them breaking up. But they're back, and they released another absolute banger. I guess you think the lyrics aren't educational or whatever. That's where you're wrong. Black Death's Poison songs might sound violent, but they draw on all kinds of important life lessons. Listen to their debut album and you'll see what I mean. Here, give it a listen. But did I ever tell you how it went with that lady I asked out on New Year's? No, you haven't told me. But how did it go on New Year's? Yes, how did it go on New Year's? I listened to Kayako's recommendations until my ears went numb. Wow. Sensei listened to all of the music she requested and showed off. What a nice sensei I am. It went really well, actually. Me and her are locked in now. Oh. Locked in. Very good. Yay, egg. Yes. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool for me and you. Everything is awesome for this world. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so glad to hear that. Good, good. And I'm really glad that we can continue talking with Kayako. Yay! Sometimes it stops, you know, like Momo talk won't go further. But today is a continuous motion. Good, good. Sensei, did you finish listening to the second album I recommended? How was it? Isn't Black Death Poison the best? It was quite avant-garde. I'm glad you recognize the value of their music. Their second album's lyrics are much tamer than their first, but the sound is really heavy, so metalheads tend to prefer the second album. If you liked Black Death Poison's second album, I can lend you their third. No, we should still listen to what Kayako is telling us. Oh, Sensei literally got tired and just stopped talking to Kayako. Sensei. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe it's just different because I'm a female sensei. Don't sing that, you can get copyrighted. Really? Whoa. That is not awesome. That is the very opposite of awesome. It's a good thing I can barely remember lyrics of any song, aside from just 1 or 2 lines. I was singing my own cover. Small Sensei's cover. Yay, so many goodies. Earlier today when I was setting up, I found a way to lock on my lanyard. So now my lanyard is like attached to me and won't glitch out. Yeah, it's going good. Now that I did that, I will double check if I can talk with Kayako. Okay, I can. Sensei, they say it's gonna rain this afternoon. Don't forget your umbrella when you leave home. Whoa, this is gonna give me 80 pyroxene and I'm gonna get her memorial lobby. Yes. Ooh. Rainy day alleyway. The rain started coming down hard as I was leaving from work. Oh, I think Blue Archive just crashed. Okay, well I'm going to get that up really quick. It's okay, now I can check if the audio is on in the game. Just for a quick check, not too long. Going to use this moment to take a sip of lemon tea. Alright. Is it loaded in? Yes, it looks like it's going well. Okay. Wow, bunny girl event. Okay. Back to Kayako. Oh, I was gonna check the audio. Okay. Background music, voice. Boop. Okay. Wow, I can't wait to see her memorial lobby. Okay, I just checked my audio and I can hear the game music. So that means you can too. Yes, usually there's some nice music at the presentation of the nice live 2D image. Okay. I am a happy sensei today. Definitely. Rainy day alleyway. The rain started coming down hard as I was leaving from work. Sensei, something wrong? What? You forgot to bring your umbrella? I mentioned it in Momo Talk I sent you this morning, but you still forgot. Here, your umbrella. Why am I carrying an extra? Because I work with a lot of clumsy people. These kinds of things always come in handy. I swear, I'm surrounded by klutzes. Where am I headed? Well, there's someone else who needs my help on rainy days like these. It's not important. Don't worry about it. I am a curious sensei. What? You want to tag along? Well, it's not like I particularly mind or anything. But don't blame me if you end up thinking it's a waste of time. Especially with all this rain. It's gonna be muddy. You're really not going to let this go, huh? Fine. Do whatever you want. Follow Kayako. Ooh. So the one who needs your help is... You really didn't need to follow me all this way, Sensei. I guess it's not here. Should we wait? I only came here because it was raining. It'll be fine. Cats can look after themselves. Not being tied down by someone, not being hurt by others can be a good thing. But still, having no one to rely on can feel a bit lonely. Aw, Kayako, you're kind. You're helping the kitties. A part of me can't just leave it alone. That's all. That's all there is to it. Got it, Sensei? The rain stopped. Giving the umbrella back already? Don't forget flash floods can strike out of nowhere. Hold on to it for now. Besides, we see each other often enough. You can always return it later. I know I objected to it a while back, but being in debt to someone isn't the worst thing in the world. I'll see you tomorrow, Sensei. Yay! Okay, looks like we finished Kayako's. I only have one Kayako. But yeah, that was neat. She loves cats. She's very gentle. Very chill. Alright, I'm going to try to get my dailies cleared. And that can be done very quickly. Yeah, I generally know what I gotta get done. Oh, I'm not gonna do a hard mission like that though. Okay, not yet. Alright, I'm going to sweep this 3 times. And go do a bounty. 6 bounties to be precise. Do you have any pets? No, not currently. I wish I had a pet though. If I could have a pet, it would be a bunny. Yeah, I would really like a bunny because they are really soft. And when they get happy, they jump around. They do this thing called binkies. And yeah, they just jump around in the air. Also, feeding them vegetables is very fun. I used to have a rabbit. A few years ago. Someday I hope to get another one though. Someday. Maybe a really small bunny. How about yourself, Adolbun Sensei? Do you have any pets? Lately I've been looking at bird videos. And those are really enjoyable. Especially when a bird sings with their owner. It's so precious. Parrots, you know. I'm going to look at the pyroxene shop. Nah, nothing really of interest there. Oh, Blue Archive crashed again? Whoa. Oh well. Well, maybe I think what I will do is take a quick break and then we will get to reading the Book of Enoch. So yeah. Together, head out of the study hall. Or maybe just put your head down on the desk. Nah, they need care. And I can be lazy. Oh, well, at least that's good that you're aware. And you know your own capabilities instead of, subjecting an animal to attention that you can't give it at that moment. That's good that you realize that. Not everybody does. Not everybody realizes that animals are really emotional and they need connection every day. I think one of my favorite pets was my father's dog. And it was a shepherd dog of some sort. So it was very friendly and intelligent. And she did this funny thing because of her breed that when she would be behind you, the dog would nip at your ankles. And it would actually kind of be startling. It would be like, ow! Like, dang. She got in trouble a lot, the dog, for doing that, but it can't help it. It's in her... It's in the dog to want to herd people, to bring them together in a way. Yeah, that dog was also very cute with plushies. It was a dog that liked plushies, and that's so adorable. Okay. Thinking about that dog made me so happy, my dad's dog. Her name was Beauty, but I called her Booty. And she let me hug her. Yeah, she let me hug her and she cuddled with me. Yeah. Okay, well, it's going to be time for a little break, and then I'm going to read the Book of Enoch, maybe one chapter or two. So, let's take care of ourselves and be right back. Hi. Okay, I'm back. Back from a nice break. Did the usual. Stepped outside the building. Stood in the sun. Wow, and I'm almost done with my drink. Okay, so I'm going to... And window capture. Okay. Put me there. And I'm going to put an image. Okay. Small nun. Here we go. And I'm gonna make myself smaller. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Okay. Yee, wow. Happy to be on chapter 7 now. Alright, let's jump into it. Chapter 7, The Holy Angels. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch mankind. Uriel, one of the holy angels who is over the world and over Tartarus. Raphael, one of the holy angels who is over the spirits of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels who takes vengeance on the world of the luminaries. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit, he that is set over the best part of mankind and over chaos. Saraghel, one of the holy angels who is set over the spirits who sin in the spirit. Gabriel, one of the holy angels who is over paradise and the serpents and the cherubim. Ramiel, one of the holy angels whom God set over those who rise. And I proceeded to where things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither a heaven above, nor firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains and burning with fire. Then I said, for what sin are they bound? On what account have they been cast in Hihi? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels, who was with me and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why dost thou ask, and why art thou eager for the truth? These are the number of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord, and are bound here till 10,000 years. The time entailed by their sins are consummated. And from thence I went to another place, which was still more horrible than the former, and I saw a horrible thing, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. Then I said, how fearful is the place, and how terrible to look upon. Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? And I answered, because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of the pain. And he said unto me, this place is the prison of the angels, and here they will be imprisoned forever. And thence I went to another place, the mountain of hard rock. And there was in it 4 hollow places, deep and wide and very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. Then Raphael answered, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, these hollow places have been created for this very purpose, and the spirits of the souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, that all the souls of the children of men should assemble here, and these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, until their appointed period, till the great judgment upon them. I saw a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael the angel who was with me, and said unto him, the spirit which maketh suit, whose is it, whose voice goeth forth and maketh suit to heaven? And he answered me, saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew, and he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow places, why is one separated from the other? And he answered me, and said unto me, these 3 have been made that the spirits of the dead might be separated, and such a division has been made for the spirits of the righteous, in which there is the bright spring of water, and such has been made for sinners when they die and are buried in the earth, and judgment has not been executed on them in their lifetime. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain till the great day of judgment and punishment and torment of those who curse forever, and retribution for their spirits. There he shall bind them forever, and such a division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction, when they were slain in the days of the sinners. Such has been made for the spirits of men who were not righteous, but sinners, who were complete in transgression, and of the transgressors they shall be companions, but their spirits shall not be slain in the day of judgment, nor they shall be raised from thence. I blessed the Lord of glory and said, Blessed be my Lord, the Lord of righteousness, who ruleth for ever. From thence I went to another place to the west of the ends of the earth, and I saw a burning fire, which ran without resting, and paused not from its course, day or night, but regular. And I asked, saying, What is this which rests not? Then Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me and said unto me, This course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west, which persecutes all the luminaries of heaven. And from thence I went to another place of the earth, and he showed me a mountain range of fire, which burnt day and night. And I went beyond it and saw 7 magnificent mountains, all differing each from the other. And the stones were magnificent and beautiful, magnificent as a whole, of glorious appearance and fair exterior. 3 towards the east, one founded on the other, and 3 towards the south, one upon the other, and deep rough ravines, no one of which joined with any other. And the 7th mountain was in the midst of these, and it excelled them in height, resembling the seat of a throne, and fragrant trees encircled the throne. And amongst them was a tree such as I had never yet smelt, neither was any amongst them, nor were others like it. It had a fragrance beyond all fragrance, and its leaves and blooms and wood withered not forever. And its fruit is beautiful, and its fruit resembles the dates of a palm. Then I said, How beautiful is this tree, and fragrant, and its leaves are fair, and its blooms very delightful in appearance. Then answered Michael, one of the holy and honored angels who was with me, and was their leader. And he said unto me, Enoch, why dost thou ask me regarding the fragrance of the tree? And why dost thou wish to learn the truth? Then I answered him, saying, I wish to know about everything, but especially about this tree. And he answered, saying, This high mountain which thou hast seen, whose summer is like the throne of God, is his throne, where the Holy Great One, the Lord of glory, the eternal King, will sit, when he shall come down to visit the earth with goodness. And as for this fragrant tree, no mortal is permitted to touch it till the great judgment, when he shall take vengeance on all and bring to its consummation forever. It shall then be given to the righteous and holy. Its fruit shall be good, shall be food to the elect. It shall be transplanted to the holy place, to the temple of the Lord, the eternal King. Then shall they rejoice with joy and be glad, and unto the holy place shall they enter, and its fragrance shall be in their bones, and they shall live a long life on earth, such as thy fathers lived, and in their days shall no sorrow or plague or torment or calamity touch them. Then blessed I the God of glory, the eternal King, who hath prepared such things for the righteous, and hath created them and promised to give them. And I went from thence to the middle of the earth, and I saw a blessed place, in which there were trees with branches abiding and blooming. And there I saw a holy mountain. And underneath the mountain to the east there was a stream, and it flowed towards the south. And I saw towards the east another mountain higher than this, and between them a deep narrow ravine. In it also ran a stream underneath the mountain. And to the west thereof there was another mountain, lower than the former, and of small elevation, and a ravine deep and dry between them. And another deep and dry ravine was at the extremities of the three mountains. And all the ravines were deep and narrow, of hard rock, and trees were not planted upon them. And I marveled at the rocks, and I marveled at the ravine. Yeah, I marveled very much. Yeah, I marveled very much. Then said I, for what object is this blessed land, which is entirely filled with trees, and this accursed valley between? Then Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered and said, this accursed valley is for those who are cursed forever. Here shall all the accursed be gathered together, who utter with their lips against the Lord unseemly words, and of his glory speak hard things. Here shall they be gathered together, and here shall be their place of judgment. In the last days there shall be upon them the spectacle of righteous judgment, in the presence of the righteous forever. Here shall the merciful bless the Lord of glory, the eternal King. In the days of judgment over the former, they shall bless him for the mercy in accordance with which he was assigned them. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and set forth his glory, and lauded him gloriously. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and set forth his glory, and lauded him gloriously. And thence I went towards the east, into the midst of the mountain range of the desert. And I saw a wilderness, and it was solitary, full of trees and plants, and water gushed forth from above, rushing like a copious watercourse towards the northwest. It caused clouds and dew to ascend on every side. And thence I went to another place in the desert, and approached to the east of this mountain range, and there I saw aromatic trees, exhaling the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh. And the trees also were similar to the almond tree. And beyond these I went afar to the east, and I saw another place, a valley of water, and therein there was a tree, the color of fragrant trees such as the mastic, and on the sides of those valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon. And beyond these I proceeded to the east, and I saw other mountains, and amongst them were groves of trees, and there flowed forth from them nectar, which is named Sorara, and galbanum, And beyond these mountains I saw another mountain to the east of the ends of the earth, wherein were aloe trees, and all the trees were full of stacte, being like almond trees. And when one burnt it, it smelt sweeter than any fragrant odor. And after these fragrant odors, as I looked towards the north over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains, full of choice nard and fragrant trees, and cinnamon and pepper. And thence I went over the summits of all these mountains, far toward the east of the earth, and passed above the Erythraean Sea, and went far from it, and passed over the angel Zotiel. And I came to the garden of righteousness, and from afar off I saw numerous trees, and these great 2 trees were there, very great, beautiful, and glorious, and magnificent, and the tree of knowledge, whose holy fruit they eat and know great wisdom. That tree is in height like the strangler fig, and its leaves are like the carob tree, and its fruit is like the clusters of the vine, very beautiful, and the fragrance of the tree penetrates afar. Then I said, how beautiful is the tree, and how attractive is its look. Then Raphael, the holy angel who was with me, answered me and said, this is the tree of wisdom, of which thy father old and thy aged mother, who were before thee, have eaten, and they learnt wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden. And from thence I went to the ends of the earth, and saw there great beasts, and each differed from the other, and birds also differing in appearance and beauty and voice, the one differing from the other. And to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth wherein the heaven rests, and the portals of the heaven open, and I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceed, and wrote down all their outlets, of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel, the holy angel who was with me, showed me. He showed all things to me and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws and their companies. And from thence I went towards the north to the ends of the earth, and there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And there I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven, though through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good, but when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth, and they blow with violence. And from thence I went towards the west to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 portals of heaven open, such as I had seen in the east, but the same number of portals, and the same number of outlets. And from thence I went to the south to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 open portals of the heaven, and thence there came dew, rain, wind. And from thence I went to the east to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven open, and small portals above them. Through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven, and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. And as often as I saw, I blessed always the Lord of glory, And I continue to bless the Lord of glory, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels, and to the spirits and to men, that they might praise his work and all his creation, that they might see the work of his might, and praise the great work of his hands, and bless him forever. Book 2, The Parables. That was a fine chapter. I certainly thank God for a lot of the things around me. It's nice coming to this library to stream and read about some things of interest. And plenty of others use this amazing place. I awe at the constant blue of the sky, which is so beautiful. Thank you, God. Amen. Yeah, when I come up to the facility, there is this really nice bench I always take a seat at and look at the horizon. It's so nice. Well, that was quite a long chapter. Yeah, that was quite a long chapter. I liked how there was, you know, Enoch was kind of describing how he was feeling while seeing all these things. And he was scared at first. Yeah, he was scared at first, but then he started to praise what he was seeing. Well, I am very thankful for anybody who showed up to study hall. Hopefully there was some benefit while having me in the background, or if you were just watching me as is. Hope you had a good time. And I think I'm going to end stream here and continue with the usual next stream. I'm going to fiddle around with my audio off stream. I gave myself some time to do that today. So yeah, I look forward to troubleshooting and finishing my lemon tea. So thank you again for stopping by. And please, please, please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.